everybody doing? Anybody online? Tyrone Bingley Truth. 8 o'clock Friday night. Trying to get set up here. Had a last minute change. Trying to get comfortable in a camper that I didn't expect to be in. I expect to be someplace else. I apologize. I just set up like within 2 minutes. I swear to God. Yo, what's up? Merlin. Honey Bunny! Folks, I'll say it one more time. There's only a couple people in here right now, but 20 people in here. Sean Alexander, upstate New York audits. That's where I am now, upstate. I know, we've talked. Thank you, upstate. I have carried on your work as best as I can. New Mexico citizen. C. Griffin, 805. 805, yeah, let me get some ones. Everybody, can you hear me? How's the stream? Finally caught you live. Sean Alexander. Bama camera. Bama camera. All in the chats, Bama camera. Derek. Jack. NH guy, New Hampshire. Got to go there. Sean, again. Chris. Tony Davis, need some ones. Everybody got me? Everybody got me? Let me see some ones. Trigger Freeman. Thomas Brown. South Carolina, New Mexico. Bev Trader, how are you? Thank you, Bev. North, C. Griffin, with Jake. I missed one there. Someone number one, Jack Skeleton. Oneida Mallet. Jake BZ. Just saying hi to everybody, give us some love. We got 28 people here now. I'm going to keep just hanging tight for a couple minutes until some more people show up. Usually we get about 40 to 50 or so. And I do have some documentation I want to be able to show some people tonight. So, Charlie McCoy, Bev Trader, thank you again for your support. And Freedom of the Film. Hey, Freedom of the Film. And Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny! So we're going to talk about some things tonight that I think are pretty cool. I think that I got some documents to show you also that I wanted to just enlighten you on a little bit with the actual documents. Bristol, Connecticut. Ooh, I'll be going there soon. I did Plainville recently. Thomas Brown. Can everybody hear me okay? I haven't yet. Can everybody hear me? There's a lot of ones. I don't see them. I'm sorry. I don't see the ones. I'm sorry. For some reason, I'm only seeing a couple. We're going to talk about swearing versus non-swearing. We're going to talk about some explanation of proceedings. What is it? How do you go through the proceedings is it buffering still? Is it better now? Back. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't plan on being here. Crap. Back. All right, thank you. So sorry, guys. We're going to talk about swearing versus non-swearing, aggression versus non-aggression, passive behavior. We're going to talk about the proceedings in a court system if you are arrested. Just a general, cursory view, not specific to your state or your protocols, just to give you an idea. Warsaw, New York, I don't know. Hello from Virginia, Arnold, Alex, Smith, Jeff. Rescued by Mary. I hate when I forget people. I forgot a couple of people last week. I forgot Solid Citizen News and Honey Bunny last week. Tony Davis again. So the transgression during a trial, what happens? Just the actual proceedings and a little bit of information. I don't have all the information because each court has its own protocols, has its own standards of protocols. Like, for example, I've been in courts. I've been from arrest to trial, and I never even made a plea. I never said guilty or not guilty. Okay? That's another thing. Then we're going to talk about laws versus rights in a general perspective. Okay? Laws versus rights. Okay? And then we're going to, at the end, I would like to, or for my itinerary, we're going to talk about problems versus solutions. And then I like to keep a little open format. We'll leave some questions. I want people to ask questions. And I'll be honest, I only got like 2 questions for agenda today. I don't want people to feel afraid. Feel free to email me. I will look those things up and try to discuss them. I promise. I try to respond to every single comment, or at least like and love every single, whether it hates me or whether it's for me. I try to like them all. So any comments you give me or any questions you want to ask, I'll do my best. All right, so swearing versus non-swearing is first. And I want everybody's opinion. Today I posted a video. I specifically posted a video because it was more aggressive than I've been in, lately in the last couple of videos. I tried to be more diplomatic, not swearing. But in this case, I was more aggressive. Yeah, Miss Piggy. See now, hey, what's up, Penny News? Hey, my man, my first auditor I hung out with. BOPRZ, what's up? Penny News, good guy, by the way, guys. Brian King, hey, Brian King. The first guy to help me get started. He's a good man right there. I wish he had more support. Bug Bite, what's up? We got 29 people still here hanging out. Thank you all for your support. Chris, Pate, rescued by Mary again. So anyways, I made a video. Chi-Town Sue mentioned. I know. Labeled it Miss Piggy, and I wouldn't normally do that in this point in time. Thank you, Ben. I wouldn't do that because, I tried to be more diplomatic, more mainstream, not for like I'm feeling like compromising. Hey, Ricky, I'm doing it because I think it's the right thing to do. All right, let me get that clear. It's about integrity with me. I have to believe in something to do it, and I believe in that. Okay, so I put out a video, and I wanted to see the kind of response that it got, and I wanted to also compare it to a video I have coming out probably tomorrow, and it's the second portion of a video that I put out earlier today or yesterday, and I wanted you to see the difference. Okay, what do you guys think? There has been times where I've seen auditors arrested, from the best of them to the most insane, the craziest. What do you guys think about? Is there a time where you should really put down your foot and go all out, or out of sake of the auditing community, should you compromise your own feelings at that time and what you want to do? Put yourself aside. What do you think? Let me see some comments. Respect until disrespected. Very good, Mason. Compromise. Why compromise, Rescue? Rescue, why? Why? Rescue, why? Why? Yes, compromise. Why? Balls to the wall. Jack. Again, why? Why, ball? Why, Jack? Has to be true to himself. Knowing the truth, you have to be true to yourself. That's the answer right there, eventually. Depends on the situation. That's a good one. Freedom to film. Depends on the situation. Penny News, $5. Tip the bartender. Thank you, Penny News. Appreciate it. Stand up to what you believe. Very good, so they don't self-be true. If a word offends you, that's not my problem. Sorry. First Amendment. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Got some case law to show you about the First Amendment in regards to that. In Texas, in Houston, Texas, for that police union guy, okay? Houston v. Hill. Situation should change. Okay, stand your ground. I've heard stand your ground more than anything online. In the chat, I'm seeing a little bit different. Go to bed, compromise, get the fight on courts. Okay, that's my opinion, and I'm gonna go with Honey Bunny and that kind of flow there. Compromise in some situations. I have, and it pisses some people off, and they've because I passed the bar exam. That's funny, because you passed the bar exam. Funny, Penny. No, because, it's about the solution at the end. And if I don't see the end result, then I'm in it for myself. That means I'm self-centered. That doesn't mean that I'm looking for money or glory. Maybe I'm self-centered emotionally. That's the conclusion I've come to today. I try to be honest and real and transparent on my videos because at the end of the day, like I said, I want to get better. I want to be a better auditor. I want to be a better person in that regard. And I want to help, not hurt. So today, what I saw was, you know, I needed to take a look at that. Monkey's here? Monkey! I'll make you a moderator as soon as I give you a wrench, as soon as I can. Monkey, I didn't know you were going to come in the chats. Watch out, Monkey's rough, guys. I'm going to let you know. Don't mess with Monkey. There's a lot of guys I respect in this community. There's certain ones that I respect for their hardcore dedication. 83 and people like Mexican Badia. They're even, you know, more than me. But it's, I respect them. But compromising at certain points, and I've mentioned that at some point in times it's about, you got to stand your ground. At what point does that happen? And I like what somebody said, every situation is different. Every personality in the situation that you're dealing with is different. There's three, that's different. If there's two, that's different. If there's one, it's different. Do you have somebody around watching your back? Makes it different. I was fortunate on this audit, pretty much all my audits. I have somebody with me watching my back. And I don't want to mention any names, and they circle, like today, you'll see in the next video, they'll circle for me to protect me. Have somebody there to protect you. If you're going to be the type of person who's going to swear, if you're going to be the type of person who's going to be, that's the way you got to communicate until, you know, whatever. Make sure you cover your ass. Make sure you Uber yourself in, walk yourself out, whatever it takes, and be safe, okay? Have somebody with you. Hey, Hefe again, what's up? Yeah, Hefe. All right, I want to talk about the explanations of the proceedings. And I do have some documents here I want to show you. I apologize about the unprofessional. Obviously, if you're in a court system, you've been arrested, you're going to see something like this. Inside of that document is going to be an explanation of people who arrested you, and it's going to be a police report. Okay. In that police report, I don't know if you could see it. Again, I'm not where I thought I was going to be. In the police report, you're going to rip it apart. You're going to circle things, square things, question things. Make sure that, you know, you have those questions ready for trial. If you want to go to trial, you got to write down and scrutinize this. That's the most important thing in a trial. Then, as the trial goes on, obviously you've been arrested. You got to be arraigned. In some cases, you don't even make a plea. News Now, Ohio, what's up? You've got what's called a probable cause hearing or an arraignment or something after that. If it doesn't happen then, it's going to happen at some point in time. Unless you waive some rights, which you should never do. At that probable cause hearing, hold on, I'll find it. What the heck happened to it? All right, well, at that probable cause hearing, you're going to want to bring witnesses and anything that you think can help you as an attorney, if you want, to that probable cause hearing. Now, you can have a case dismissed immediately at a probable cause hearing. The thing he might do is waived. So, you want to make sure. Then they're going to set up what's called a pre-trial date. At the pre-trial date, you need to make sure any motions that you really want covered, like to suppress, dismiss, stuff like that, okay? And you need to fill out an affidavit. And I'm going to tell you, it's really easy. In your state, it's going to be a .gov kind of thing, and there's going to be forms. And you type in motion, general motion form. And you're going to get something like this. Okay? Now, you can type that out online and print it. And look, I want you to see if you can read something to this. The motions, when you put them in front of a judge, the judge wants you to, or the prosecution wants you to label everything so you can argue everything. Be simple. Be real simple. Don't elaborate. Don't give too much information. Let it come out in front of that judge. That way, you still have that to yourself. If you go give away too much information in your motion sheets, you're screwing yourself. Okay? A lawyer told me that. Now, obviously, you've got pre-trial, which means you're going to have trial. Before you go to trial, you're going to have what's called pre-trial readiness, obviously. And at the pre-trial readiness, you're going to sit in front of a judge, sit in a prosecutor, you're going to, shake each other's dicks and call it a day. Basically, at that point, you're ready to go. Hopefully, there shouldn't be any discoveries done, all that stuff. Anybody doesn't know about discovery, that's part of the process. You just hand over anything you got for evidence, they hand it over to you. And again, this is a very cursory, paraphrased version of what happens, okay? Very paraphrased. So then, obviously, you're going to have a trial, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. And this is for the gentleman, Mexican Medea, the state of Texas, and that idiot that is the, what is he, a union president, union cop, dick watch head, whatever. Okay. Print the stuff out, circle it. Okay, what this case law says, basically, in a nutshell, and I'm gonna, obviously, I highlighted part of it, or circled part of it. A municipal ordinance that makes it unlawful to interrupt a police officer in the performance of his duties is subsequently overbroad and therefore invalid upon its face under the First Amendment. Pretty fucking simple. Now, I've won at trial with that case law. And I'm not from Texas. It was, actually, it was a Massachusetts trial. I'm from Connecticut. It was a Massachusetts trial. Okay, here's another one. Check, see, every 45 people checking in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. This is a Massachusetts statute about disorderly conduct, free speech. Okay, Massachusetts General Laws, 272, 53, okay, .53, okay? 272.53, it says about disturbing the peace, okay? What you'll find is under here, there are very weak guidelines for the officer to arrest you. But a lot of times when you get in court, the court systems have their own definition. Okay. Basically, what they're going to say is we define it so that we can clarify it in a trial. So you know how to read that, whatever that judge gives you, whatever that district court gives you, and figure it out. Hey, Mystery 13, love your support. Jerry, oh, Michael Lucas, give him some love out, folks. Sorry, give me a second here. Mechanic. Anybody else I missed here? I think I got everybody. All right, we got about 50 people here again. Appreciate 53 people. So you want to make sure when you get in there that you are ensuring that due diligence covers anything extra like in that specific court. All right. Bohica, peace and love. All right. No, was that Luther? Lunker, L. See the Shining C, Jerry Bushman, Mr. Crabber. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Couldn't find it earlier. Okay, you can get arrested, but I want you to see if you can read that bottom right there. Okay. Now, if you happen to go back and pause that, it'll read that. You know, probable cause hearings are for you. That's for you to protect yourself. If a prosecutor denies you any rights during that, don't say anything. That's my suggestion. Do what you want. Don't take legal advice from me. It's my suggestion. Hold on to it till trial like I did. Hey, Carabelle. Hold on to it till trial like I did. And then come back with that curveball that they didn't see coming. Because a judge already denied it, they figured no problem. Idiot? That's a trial judge. A trial judge is different than the actual district judge that works there every day. They rotate a lot within that court in that district. So they're not going to be as, you know, buddy-buddy necessarily. They are, but not as buddy-buddy with that DA or that prosecutor. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about, let's see if I have it here with me. Is the motion every time I go to trial. I ask for a motion to inform the jury of jury nullification. Of course, I can't find the form. All right. Well, if you don't know what jury nullification is, here it is right here. The jury nullification. See how short and simple my motions are? There's nothing in there. Nothing. The prosecution was pissed. He said, there's nothing in there, Judge. How can I argue a motion when there's nothing in there? I said, Your Honor, I gave you enough. I gave you the motion. Let's argue it now. Don't play their game. All right? So, jury nullification. So what that does is, that puts the prosecution on defense from day one. Day one. Day one, they're thinking, this guy can go to the jury at the end of the trial and say, but the law that's in place may be accurate, but doesn't apply to me. I'm a good guy. I'm an auditor. I didn't do anything wrong. You can see it. So they can't just enforce that law. They won't. A lot of times the juries will side with you if you do what I mentioned a couple weeks ago. You don't go in there combative. You go in there am I offline, dear? Huh? I'm so sorry, guys. Buffering sucks. People hate me, I know. I'm getting it. I need better equipment. Look, I told you a couple weeks ago. I'm working on it. I lost my job. I'm working on it. I'm getting caught up now financially, so you know, it's in the progress. It's in the near future. So again, at trial, do what you got to do. Try to follow the protocols. Bring all your evidence and try to win over that judge, which I did say a couple weeks ago. I know that it may offend his people, but I would, try to be humble, be respectful, follow the protocols, and make the change within that system. Okay? Now, I want to talk about laws versus rights, because the issue that I see a lot of times in the community is it is filmed with a Walmart phone. My phone broke. I bought this phone. I'm sorry. The laws versus the rights. A lot of what we do is not go out there and try to not question the laws. A lot of times what we're doing is we're out there to question laws, policies, procedures, right? I mean, isn't that what we do at our core? So the people that are saying, well, don't do this, but that's what we're supposed to do. Mystery 13, I would like you to be a mod too, by the way. I will ask you to do it eventually. Honey Bunny, by the way, did my logo. She's a professional artist. Very good if anybody wants to have their stuff done. Also, I'd like to mention Solid Citizen News as a new auditor in the community. Real raw, needs some support. If you want to help him out, check out his channel, Solid Citizen News. Okay. So the laws versus the rights. Does anybody have any? Thank you, Mr. Michael Lewis. Hello, or Jin. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Mike. Michael Lewis, and then GD. GD. Hello, GD. Michael Lucas. I know Lucas made some good films. What do you think? Are we there? Should we do post offices? Should we do, places that are not necessarily about fighting against our rights, but they're just there with the public? I tend to go towards the police station. What do you think? Uncle Sam, how are you? Got a wrench there, Uncle Sam. All right. Well, I was napping. Oh, that's right. You're the ancient, right? Ancient hippie, so that's okay. Chi-Town, got to make you a mod too. BK, trying to say hi to everybody because I do appreciate it, guys. Merlin, for real. I want to see that for real. Don't make me a toad. I will donate my first $100 ever made on YouTube to auditors. Go watch the ads on my videos. There you go. Hey, Penny News, you heard that, right? He'll donate back the first $100 he makes. Okay? And I can tell that I've also made it to the community. You still got me in there? Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're going to wrap it up soon. It's another bad live stream. I apologize. I only go about a half hour when it's this bad, so you can see the smoke. That's how bad I'm trying to get Wi-Fi for you. I'm in the Catskills. All right, so the problem versus in and out. I'm sorry. I promise. By next week, I'll do something different. I got to do something different. I don't want to keep doing this to you guys. Yeah, it's cold, man. Catskills, you guys don't get snow. We get snow here. We're going to wrap it up with... I'm kicked off? I'm not on anymore? All right. Auditors, are you here for the problem or are you here for the solution? What is our purpose? I want, everybody to think about that stuff. Why are we here? What are we doing? And I'm going to wrap it up with that because the Wi-Fi is just too bad right now, and I really apologize. I got 34 people again. I had 57. And I appreciate all the moderators that helped.